Okay. Right. Spotlight for everyone. Teka lang ha. Okay. All right. Sige. So, good morning. To start off, maybe ang unang kailangan nating matutunan is just siguro an introduction about first the what do we mean by an LMS kasi mo kini madungga nato pirmi, no? And secondly, let's take a look at what Moodle does, no? So yung Diegler, which is actually Moodle pero ang pangalan for our school is Diegler. Parang let's take a look at what Moodle generally does, no? And then let us explore the basic interface of Moodle by logging on to a Moodle site and exploring kung ano yung meron sa loob niya. So to start off, the first thing siguro that we have to learn is what does LMS mean? So this acronym LMS will be something that you will always be familiar with because what LMS is or what LMS means is learning management systems. No? What I will show next is just a video introducing what an LMS is. No? So hopefully parang you'll be able to hear the video. If at any point dili ninyo madunggan kaning video, just put there a chat box para ma-adjust nato ang sound, no. So let's just take ito. This is just a 2-minute 41-second video explaining what an LMS is and what an LMS does. So let's listen to the video.
What is an LMS?
LMS stands for Learning Management System. An LMS is a web-based system that helps you automate employee training.
What can I do with an LMS?
With an LMS, you can gather all your learning materials in one place and make them available to all the learners in just one click. You can create a different group of learners according to their function or job position. Now you can assign them a single course or test, or a whole series of materials called a learning path. And easily track each learner's progress to encourage the leaders and help your team develop faster.
Sounds good. Still, the question is, who needs an LMS?
A wide range of different organizations, from high schools to large corporations, can benefit from using learning management system by reducing expenses for things like classroom rental, transport and accommodations, instructor's salary, and learning material printouts.
What else can an LMS help me with?
The right LMS helps you save time, set unified learning standards, and assess and develop employees' knowledge regularly.
What kind of business needs these benefits?
Large, medium, and small. Any kind of business can benefit from an LMS.
What benefits will my team get?
Access to learning materials anywhere, from any device, and an unlimited number of times to refresh knowledge anytime they need to, as well as an opportunity to collaborate with each other during the learning process.
And what does all that amount to?
Loyalty, motivation, and strong skills.
iSpring, the right LMS to streamline corporate training.
Okay. So, nadunggan nato tong just to check if you were able to listen and watch the video, could you just again give me a thumbs up there? Okay. Okay, good. Okay, sa ako dili man gud ako madunggan. So apparently nagadiretso lang siya dito sa inyo. So thank you for giving me the feedback that you were able to hear and watch the video. So basically, yung video about that LMS shows us parang that an LMS is not just something that we use inside a school or an educational institution, but this is also being used by various organizations and businesses to facilitate the training of their personnel. No? So every time you're talking about online learning, yung LMS is the platform that we use in order to conduct online learning or online training. So yung Moodle is an example of an LMS, or a learning management system. Now, there are many types of LMS. There is Canvas, there's Blackboard, there's Google Classroom, in Google Classroom, which we're more familiar with. There's Edmodo, there's Sakai. No? Marami. In fact, there are more than 100 LMS platforms. No? Now, sa atong school, we are actually using two main LMS. Yung una is yung Diagler natin, which is a Moodle-based LMS. And the second one is Google Classroom, which is based on the G Suite applications. No? Now, sa ibang schools, iba po ang ilang ginagamit. No? Halimbawa, sa Ateneo de Manila, ang ilang ginagamit na LMS is yung Canvas. Now, sa Xavier University, pareho sa atua kay Moodle po ang ilang ginagamit. Now, I don't know about the other universities. I know pala, halimbawa sa Mapua, ang gamit nila kay Blackboard na LMS. No? So, iba't ibang LMS, and each of them would have different features. Pero ang basic ng LMS is that it allows a teacher to be able to upload the content for the students. It also allows the teacher to conduct teaching within the LMS. No? And it also allows for the teacher to give assessments or mga quizzes, exams within the LMS. And at the same time, the LMS allows the students and the teachers to communicate with each other. So, mao na ang mga contents sa LMS, and that's why it's very important for a school or for any organization to determine unsa ba nga LMS will be most suitable for their purposes. No? So, for today, the LMS that we will be taking a look at is called Moodle. No? And Moodle is really, mamaya I will show an introduction kung ano bang ginagawa ng Moodle as an example of a learning management system. So, para dili ta ma-confuse, every time I say Moodle or Diagler, I am only referring to the same thing because nalahi ra ang pangalan diri sa tuwa, gitawag ra nato nga Diagler, but it's actually a Moodle learning management system. So, yung Moodle is its brand name. So now, I will show you another video because I think mas maganda yung mga videos to explain what it is. Explaining to us the basics of what Moodle is and what Moodle can do. Okay. So again, let's watch this video.
Tools help Maria inspire and support her learners. Moodle is used in every country in the world by educators just like Maria, in K-12 classrooms and higher education institutions. Moodle is also widely used for training, professional development and inductions in many organizations and businesses of various sizes. There are hundreds of millions of Moodle users globally, and this number keeps rising. What makes Moodle the world's open source learning platform is our commitment to open processes and development, build and support together with a huge and diverse global community of users. Our mission is to empower educators like Maria with powerful, flexible tools that will contribute to and are resulting in improvements to our world. Explore the various ways to get started with your own Moodle site at moodle.com.
Okay, so that's an introduction of Moodle coming from Moodle itself. So as you can see, parang when we're talking about e-learning, Moodle is actually one of the more popular learning management systems. In fact, parang according to them, parang over almost close to 70% of all major universities, both worldwide, parang are using Moodle. No? Because it is really a very powerful learning management systems. Daghan siyang pwede buhaton nga dili mabuhat sa Google Classroom. That's why for higher education, this is really the recommended learning management system. No? So I will show you one last video about the introduction to Moodle para mas makita pa natin parang what it can actually do, no? So this is another 2-minute video just so that we would be all on the same page in terms of what Moodle is and what Moodle can do. So once again, let's watch this video.
To facilitate teaching and learning. You should definitely consider Moodle if you're in the market for an LMS system, but don't let your search stop there. Use our product selection tool to request your free shortlist of learning management software recommendations. Click the link in the description to get started. The Moodle system's main feature is the ability to create massive open online courses, or MOOCs. Once you've created a course, you can upload course materials, add students, create tests and quizzes, receive assignment submissions from students, and grade submissions. If you need to create multiple courses, Moodle lets you assign categories to them. And since Moodle is truly international, you can select from an ever-growing list of languages for your course. From the Moodle admin portal, you can also change user permissions and access, customize the look of your course and Moodle site, and install plugins, as long as you aren't using Moodle Cloud, Moodle's cloud hosting service. Moodle also gives teachers and course administrators access to reports. There are a number of different reports you can view in Moodle, including comment reports, live logs, activity reports, and security reports, to name a few. Comment reports are useful for monitoring content, letting you see and remove any inappropriate or off-topic comments from students or learners. Live logs show you a live view of activity on your Moodle site, and activity reports offer a granular view of which student or students have logged into the site, when they were active, and the actions they took during their session. One of the best features of Moodle is its support for a long list of different languages. The system currently lets users choose from over 120 languages, with translators working on making more languages available regularly. You can localize Moodle into your own language, and you can also create courses that display in multiple languages. Like many LMS solutions, Moodle lets you create and award badges to users based on their accomplishments. However, users aren't currently able to add badges to their LinkedIn profiles. This is likely a non-issue for students, but for professionals, it is disappointing. Moodle allows users to customize the look of Moodle sites, but doing so isn't very beginner-friendly. The platform does use a block editor, but it can feel a little archaic compared to the competition. Plus, customizing your site's theme can require knowledge of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or Ajax. While this can give you some more flexibility in how your site looks, it isn't very helpful if your team doesn't have someone with the necessary technical knowledge. Still not sure if Moodle is right for you? Use our product selection tool to request your free shortlist of learning management system software recommendations. Click the button on the left to get started.
Okay, so yun, as that video shows, it shows us again in greater detail what are the things that Moodle can do. No? So this is really why, at least for this training, parang we need to understand what Moodle does, because so that you will also understand and appreciate the role that you play in building up a Moodle course. No? So in other words, the skill that we will be learning in our trainings will help us create a course on Moodle so that our teachers will be able to use it to teach our students. No? Now, as I mentioned last time, katong nag-meet ta, no? Kuan man gud, no, ang ubang faculty, especially the older faculty, more senior faculty, are finding it difficult to really attend to the more technical aspects of building a course on in an LMS. No? That's why, as I mentioned, no, we really need your help because yung the the competency and the expertise that you will acquire technically will be very useful and helpful, especially since we are already doing online education in the university. So, ang first natin is, as I said, this training will really be a hands-on training to familiarize ourselves muna with the interface of Moodle or the interface of Diagler. No? So, as I mentioned, it would be good if you can have one available, ano, if you have an extra browser, no? Para yun yung gamitin natin na pag magawa tayo ng ano, kunyari ito. So with your browser there, no, doon tayo, we will be in a sense doing the workshop together. No? So simula tayo. If you can open your browser, whether that is Google Chrome or Safari or Microsoft Edge, no, i-open nato siya, no. I will shift mode para mas maklaro. Okay, so naan ako diri sa ubos. So let's start by okay. If you have your browser ready, just to check, parang can you just give us a thumbs up again, parang just to check that we are all following. Just open your open your browser, and if you can, just type learn.moodle.org. So nandyan sa harapan, nandyan sa pan. Natin. Okay, walang gamyan nato gamay para visible siya. So
lang ka man now. Ano headset ka? Okay.
Okay. Go to learn.moodle.org. Okay. So if you're now following, the next step that you have to do is if you are already on the website ng learn.moodle.org, okay, is to go to Moodle Teaching Basics. No? So click natin ito, Moodle Teaching Basics. And once you click it, you will be taken to this site, no? Now, ang kwan dito kay kwan pa man tayo, first time, okay? So what you can do is you can okay. Roda paki-mute sa. Okay, what you can do is use your adu.edu.ph account. So click nato ni diri sa Google and then use your adu.edu.ph account in order to sign in. So usually pag mag-sign in ka, mag-request pa siya ng email confirmation, no? So kung kunyari hindi ka diretso mag-login dito, kunyari katulad nito, no? Make sure you open your Gmail para i-verify mo muna yung iyong account. Okay? So let's just do that muna for a while, no? Check dun sa email, maglabas siya, ito yung maglabas sa email natin. Okay? I will just show you what will come out from our email. So this is the email that you will receive pag nag-sign in ka. Okay. A new account has been requested at learn.moodle. Yan. Tapos i-click lang natin to confirm our account. No? Once it has been confirmed, we will be taken to yan, yung site mismo ng Learn Moodle. Mas makita natin yan. Ito yung lalabas. Kung may mga hinihingi pa siyang mga approve, just click on approve, yung mga approve niya ng mga ano. Okay. Now, sige. Hintayin natin na mag-confirm kayo. Okay. Kung confirm na yung inyong ano, hintayin ko muna lahat, no? Parang hintayin natin na maka-login lahat. So kung naka-login ka na, again, give us a thumbs up para alam natin na ready na kayo to move forward. Okay, tingnan natin ulit. Okay, good. So how about the others? Nakapasok na. So far I've seen 3 or 4 thumbs up signs. Okay. Okay, the others nandyan. Okay, good. Okay, great. No. So if you are already inside yung Learn Moodle, so this is already the ano, parang an example of a Moodle site, no. So sa Diagler natin syempre iba yung itsura, but practically the interface is the same, no. You will see na merong dashboard, okay? And then site home, and then all the other things written there, no. So for now we will explore dashboard and site home. So yung dashboard, if you click on dashboard is really yung page kung saan pinapakita kung ano yung mga courses na available to you, no? So yung mga courses na ginawa mo or yung courses na naka-enroll ka, they will show up in your dashboard. So yung mga iba na who had taken up masters and were using this, siguro this is already familiar to you, no? Now, sa dashboard, pwede mo syempre baguhin yung itsura, no? So halimbawa, you can change what to show there. Look at the past courses that you've taken. In this case, wala pa man, kaya bago tayo. You can look at the courses that are in progress. So these are the courses that are available to us, no? So you can also change the look of it. You can sort it according to the last course that you've accessed. Yan. Or you can sort it alphabetically according to course name. And then you can also change the look, no? Pwede siyang card katulad nito with the graphics. Pwede siyang list like this. Or pwede siya something like this which contains the summary of the courses. So depende sa trip mo, no? Ito lang yung baguhin mo just to customize the look. Now, itong dito sa tabi, these are what we call blocks. These are all blocks, no? So this is what we call the navigation block, no? Because it allows you to navigate the site. Ito, this is called the recently accessed items na block. So makpakita dito kung ano yung recently accessed mo. You have the timeline. Sometimes may nakalagay na calendar. Sometimes may nakalagay na yung library resources, no? No, I will show since nag-log on naman tayo dati sa Diagler, no? As you can see, ito yung equivalent natin dito sa dashboard. Okay? So, yan yung navigation block, administration block, ganyan. So, these are called blocks and they contain basically information about the Moodle site, no? So, balik tayo doon sa ating dashboard na sample Moodle site. So, for now, ito yon dashboard. So how about site home? Ang site home takes us to basically the main landing page of the site, no? So yung site home basically contains parang a lot of the major information, announcements in the LMS, no? So sa Diagler, kung tingnan natin yan, ito yung itsura ng site home natin sa Diagler, no? It contains information about Diagler. It contains request a course, search a course, categories of the course, etc., etc. No? So yan yung purpose ng site home. No? So every time halimbawa we want to take a look at, we want to navigate kung saan malocate yung course na ginawa natin sa Moodle, usually sa site home natin makita yan. No? So balik tayo sa ating dashboard. Okay. Okay. Wait. Father, Padzi, click ang remember username sa Moodle. Oh, yeah, yes, Jermaine. Na-open na ako. Okay. Delete the. I-click ang enroll me. Yung enroll me doon ka, dito ka mag-enroll me sa kwan pa. Wala pa tayo doon sa enroll me mismo. Husna. No? Jermaine, pwede mo i-show ang screen mo kung bakit hindi ma-accept yung iyong ano? Okay. Sige. Jermaine, na-stuck ka pa rin dyan or naka-move ka na? Wala. Stuck yapon. Okay. Okay. Kung balik ka doon sa kwan mo, open ako email. Okay. Kung balik ka doon sa Learn Moodle na site, teka, balikan natin para diba dito tayo kanina, no? Go to Moodle Teaching Basics, and then ang gigamit mo yung adu.edu.ph na account, Jermaine. So make sure yung adu.edu.ph. Okay. So once you click it, no, i-check mo yung Gmail mo na may adu.edu.ph. Okay. And then makita mo doon sa yung adu.edu.ph, tingnan mo daw baka nakalagay sa spam yung kung wala siya sa inbox, baka nasa all mail or nasa spam yung kwan. So ito dapat yung email na matanggap mo if you are just signing up. And then pag makita mo itong email na ito, i-click mo lang itong confirmation link. Okay. So pag na-confirm na yan, you will be taken to the website. So make sure na may ma-receive ka muna na ganitong email if you are signing up for the first time. Okay? So hindi yung kasi I think baka kung ang ginamit natin dito natin in-enter kung ang ginamit natin halimbawa kanina, i-enter natin dito ang ating username, hindi mag-work yan. Ito ang gamitin natin dito sa Google, log in using your account. Okay. Sige. Check natin. Okay. So, once okay. So, Jermaine, update lang, i-update kung nakapasok ka na, no? So once we're already in, okay, balik tayo. Ako ngayon ang hindi naka-login. Okay, okay. Sige. So, usually if you're entering for the first time, katulad nito, click mo lang yung next muna, next. And then next. And then next. And then click to the agree site policy. I-click lang natin yan. And then next. Okay. So, balik tayo. Dun sa dashboard, you will see ito yung course na nandito ngayon sa akin. No? But what we will have to go, the course that we will enroll in is Moodle Teaching Basics. Dito tayo mag-enroll me. Okay. So, ito yung mag-enroll tayo. Okay. So, pag nakapasok ka na doon, you will see this site, nakalagay Moodle Teaching Basics. Okay. So, kung tingnan natin ulit, dashboard, maging dalawa na yung courses na na-enrollan ko. Kaya may in-enrollan ako na isa. So, dito nakalagay yung course na in-enrollan natin, Moodle Teaching Basics. So, if you click on it again, it will take you to the contents of the course. Okay. So, itong dito sa taas, this is the name of the course. Itong mga kuha na to are the links, yung mga to the sections of the course. Ang tawag nila dito breadcrumbs. Yes, Jermaine, click lang, next lang. Okay. Okay. So, as you can see here, parang a typical course will contain what we will call, these are called modules. Yan. Itong mga kwan yan. So, for example, pag i-click mo, it will take you to yung contents ng modules. Ito yung laman ng mga modules. No? So, pag nag-build tayo ng course, usually, the entire course will be composed of modules. And each module would have either may mga subsection siya or it will contain these components. They are called activities or resources. No? So in this case, makita natin, this is really a self-paced course. If you want to learn Moodle on your own, ito siya ang pwede gamitin. No? So halimbawa, let's click on one component under this module. No? This is called a book module, a book activity. Pag tiningnan natin yan, halimbawa, explore natin. No? So it basically shows you information about the course. No? And then, kung mag-back tayo, tingnan natin ulit doon. Makita natin to. This is called a page activity. So, parang isang page lang siya. And then, you have here parang a combination which has the video, etc., etc. Okay. Sandali lang ha. Wait lang. Parang I think meron akong call, sandali lang. Wait lang po. Okay. So, in the meantime, let's take 2 minutes just to explore itong mga nakalagay dyan, just so that you'll be able to see parang ano ba itong mga to, and then we will explain it later. Okay, wait lang. Okay. Okay, so kuan po tayo, try natin tong okay. Nandito pa ba tayo? Okay. Let's take a look at parang again the parang basic structure of a course. So as I said, parang when you take a look at it, makikita natin yung title. These are what we call the breadcrumbs. This is called the module. And these are called the activities or the components of a module. Now, building a course is a matter of creating modules in order to build up a course. Now, isang importante dito is to be able to know kung anong klaseng activity ang gagamitin para sa isang module. Usually, ang decision na yan will be made by the teachers. No? So halimbawa, pag gusto nila na parang gusto lang nila mag-put up, for example, ng video. No? So usually, yung video can be created by first kung ano yung link ng video or kung ano yung file ng video. Tapos i-attach mo siya to a page. No? So ito yung sabi natin na example ng page, makita natin yung icon. So this is called a book, this is called a page. Ang difference ng page sa book is that a book is composed of several pages. No? Now, ang page is a page is composed of texts and it can also contain videos such as this one. No? So yan yung example ng page natin. So pag gumawa ka ng isang book, no, usually marami siyang may maliit siya na table of contents dyan, para pwede kang maraming ilagay dito sa sa book.
Okay? Ako na ning gi-click. Gi-click nito ni mo. Ito man kamo na.
Okay. Sige. Now, tingnan natin yung second module dito about get started. No? So once again, this is an example of a book. Tingnan natin anong laman yan. Okay. And then, this is example of a page. Okay. And this is an example of a quiz. No? So these are the things that we will actually build up in Moodle. No? Yan, ito yung example ng quiz. So mamaya na natin itry yan para pakita lang natin kung ano yung pwede. Tapos ito, an example of a checklist. Okay. So in fact, parang there are many activities that you can build up in a course. No? So yun yung in the next sessions that we will have, we will try to examine kung paano ba gawin itong mga bagay na to. For now, ang gagawin natin itong pinaka-basic ng first section ng module na to, no? Which is about how to set up a course. So, okay. Now, now, to practice, ang kailangan natin is we have to be able to log in again to a Moodle practice site. No? Okay. So kung i-click natin, sabay po tayo, no? Kung i-click natin tong get a practice course, click natin yan. Okay. Now, hindi muna tayo maggamit ng diagram for our practice, no? Sorry. Instead, what we will do is we will use the Moodle Sandbox demo. So kung nandito tayo, click natin itong Moodle Sandbox demo. Okay? And remember, ito yung username is teacher, ang password Sandbox. Okay? So click natin itong Moodle Sandbox demo. It will open a sample, another Moodle site. Okay? Now, para pumasok dito, okay, gawin natin, click tayo dito sa login. Okay. Let's all click login. So, sa Diagler, parang ganito din ang itsura niya, di ba? Pag mag-login ka. Ngayon, ang gamitin natin dito, okay, let's use the teacher Sandbox account. So, username, type in teacher. Okay. And then, ang password niya is just Sandbox. So, click on login. So this is an example of yung an empty na Moodle na site, no? Ngayon, ang unang gawin natin is yung how do we build a course. Okay? At this point, no? Ayan. Ang kuwan lang natin, courses. Okay. Let's build a course. No? So this is an example of a typical course. Oh. Teka, ba't siya naka-Spanish? Palitan natin. Ewan ko kung Spanish din nakikita nyo. Naka-Espanyol siya. Ito na lang. Okay. Now. So, kunyari merong isang course dito. Hindi ito pwede sample course. Pwede mag-build ng course. Wait lang. Okay. Pasok tayo dito sa my second course. Okay. So, usually, kung may isang course tayo nakikita, okay, when we're building up a course, usually ang kailangan natin is to turn editing on. So, yung turn editing on na button, makita natin siya dito sa upper right-hand corner. Okay. Click natin yan, turn editing on. Okay. Now, notice kung anong nagabago dito. So, ang nagabago dyan, ibig sabihin pwede na siya i-edit. Now, each of these things, ito yung sabi natin na module. Now, pwede natin palitan to according to weeks or according to topics. Depende sa kung anong gustong arrangement, halimbawa, ng teacher. So, katulad sabi natin kanina, each module, halimbawa, let's try to rename the section. Sabihin natin, i-rename natin to ng, kunyari, module 1. So, all you have to do is click this. Tapos, lagay natin module 1. And then, just press enter. So, magbago na yun siya ganyan. And then, click natin yung next one. Module 2 and then press enter. Okay. And then module 3. Press enter. Now, kunyari, ayaw na natin itong extra module. Paano natin tanggalin to? So, from here, tingnan nyo dito sa bandang right side may nakalagay na edit. Click natin ang edit and then may nakalagay delete. Okay. So, pag clinic natin yan, it will delete that week. Mawala na siya. So, meron pang extra. Let's say, i-delete ko na naman. Ayan. So, ayan yung ating kon ngayon. Pag tinurn editing off, so dalawa na lang yung natira. No? So, every time we want to edit a course, ito yung ginagalaw natin, turn editing on. Now, what if we want to change yung settings ng course pag nag-build tayo talaga ng course from scratch? Father, lahi-lahi pag i-delete na ako. Husna, pwede mo gamitin microphone para explain kung unsay mo gawa sa imo pag i-delete nimo?
Father,
Okay, sige daw. I-explain daw sa...
ang mugawas kay can't find data record in data table course underscore
I-back lang
sections.
man siguro na nimo.
Tapos na ay sa baba is continue.
I-try daw nimo refresh usna. Unsang
Gi-back lang ako. Nibalik ka dito ganin sa
Oh.
module.
Kay murag pareho man gud tag ginatanan gina-access so basig katong
Wala na
gina-delete
siya.
mo na
Okay na.
Okay na, Father, na-delete na.
Okay na?
I-back lang to siya.
Sige.
I-back lang.
Okay. Sige.
Thank you, Father.
Okay, sige. Sample tayo. Now, paano kung sorry. Yun yung pag-edit natin nitong mga modules, no? Ngayon, punta natin yung sa pinaka-basic na mag-edit ng course. So, ang i-click natin itong gear icon dito sa upper right. Click natin edit settings. Usually, pag mag-create ka ng course, ayan, may time limit pala tayo dito. Mag-reset siya every 5 minutes. Pag mag-create ka ng course, ito yung nagalabas, yung edit course settings. So dito natin ilagay yung title ng course. Dito usually yung 'di ba may short, may code yung course code, dito natin ilagay yan. Tapos depende sa category, usually sa dialer natin, makita natin yung categories na parang ganyan. Shift ako sa dialer, ito. So yan yung maglabas usually dito sa categories. So piliin natin kung saang school o department tayo. Doon natin ilagay yung course na i-build natin. And then itong course visibility, kung gusto mo makita kagad ng mga estudyante, show mo. Kung ayaw mo muna makita ng mga estudyante, i-hide mo siya. Now, ang course start date is when you will make the course available for enrollment, no? So dito, kunyari, sagay natin second semester, diyan natin ilagay yung date na yan. Pwede ka rin maglagay ng course and date, no? So, depende kung end of the semester, ayaw mo na makita ng mga student yung laman nun, dito, ito yung i-enable natin yan siya. Kung gusto mo lang siya na open-ended na course na anytime pwede tingnan ng estudyante, i-unclick natin yung enable. No? So, usually, no, ginalagyan mo yan kasi after a certain time, hindi na maka-access ang student dun sa course na ginawa. Okay. Now, itong course ID number, usually gina-neglect, gina-skip lang natin yan. Yung another important thing is, di ba sa syllabus may course description? Sorry. Dito natin i-copy-paste, no? So madali lang yan. Kung kunyari may text file na dyan kaagad, i-copy-paste lang natin yung nakalagay dyan. No? Ganyan, no? Copy-paste. Okay? Now, ito, pwede pa siyang i-edit later, no? Sa mga feature ko natin, i-try natin, pwede ka maglagay dyan ng picture, pwede ka maglagay dito ng video. So, itong text box na to, pwede mo i-edit or i-format yung text. So, kita natin parang Microsoft Word lang siya dyan. So, pwede siya maglagay ng picture, pwede siya maglagay ng video. Yan. Sorry, ito video. Okay. Pwede siya maglagay ng audio din. Pwede ka mag-record ng audio mo. Pwede siya mag-record ng video mo. Okay? And then pwede din siya, kunyari, mag-copy ka. Mag-copy ka ng files dyan. Pwede. No? So, yan yung pinaka-basic lang dito. So, halimbawa, mag-kuhan ka ng description, lagay mo description dyan. Yung course image, di ba nakita natin pag card view kanina, parang may picture. So kung gusto natin lagyan ng picture dyan, no, dito natin ida-drag yung picture para maglabas siya doon sa card view, parang may cover yung course ba. Now, all the other settings here, dito natin mamalaman yung paano yung arrangement ng modules. Yung kanina na ginawa natin, yun yung tinatawag na weekly format. No? Pero pwede din topic format ang gamitin. No? So pag topic format, maglagay lang siya topic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No? Pag weekly format, ang ginagamit niya yung weeks. Okay? So, but regardless of weekly or topic format, pwede mo man siya ma-edit. So usually either topic format or weekly format ang ginagamit. Sa ating dialer, meron siyang isang tinatawag na flexible sections format. Yung flexible sections allow us na parang mag-click per module para mag-open siya. Hindi siya all in one page lang. So sa topics format, no, may nakalagay dyan hidden sections. Okay? So either you can choose na yung mga hidden sections hindi makita ng mga estudyante or yung hidden sections will be shown in collapsed form. Mamaya ipakita natin ano ibig sabihin ng collapsed form, no? So nandoon pa rin siya pero parang siya, di ba? Parang pag nag-click ka minsan may mag-open, mag-expand. So expand, collapse ganon. Pag hidden, hindi talaga makita doon sa page ng estudyante. Okay. Now, course layout, no? So sabi natin nako-organize siya according to modules or sections, no? Pwede mong ipakita lahat ng sections in one page or show one section per page. So itong mga to, decisions dito will be given as a template. So hindi na natin talaga kailangan tayo mag-decide kung anong gamitin. Pero ang kuan lang natin, sundin lang natin yung instructions in terms of anong ilagay sa course layout, anong ilagay dito. Okay. Now, pagdating sa appearance, wag na natin galawin to muna, no? And then ang isang pinaka-importante dito yung completion tracking. Kasi dito sa LMS na Moodle, no, unlike sa Google Classroom, pag in-enable natin yung enable completion tracking, every time matapos ng isang estudyante yung isang activity, katulad nung kanina may book, may page, no? Every time matapos niya, pwede kasi siyang i-control na hindi ka makapunta sa next activity unless matapos mo yung previous activity. Ito yung gamit nitong completion tracking, no? Pero kung ayaw ng teacher na may ganun, na gusto niya anytime pwede tingnan ng estudyante kung ano yung activity, no yung piliin dito. Okay? So, yan yung purpose nitong completion tracking. Yung groups, this is a more advanced function. Yung groups kasi, kunyari may isang klase ka, tapos gusto mo sila i-form into separate groups. Tapos different assignments will be accessed by different groups. Ito yung configuration dyan, no? So ilalagay mo visible groups. Pero yung basic na course, usually, no groups lang ang ilagay natin dyan. No? Now, itong role renaming, wala na yan, kan lang yan, no? Ito naman yung sinusundan natin na roles. Usually, pag nag-enroll ang estudyante, ang role na ibigay sa kanya, student. No? So, ang teacher sa atin, ang tawag natin dito, professor nakalagay dyan. No? Yun yung pag-rename doon sa roles. Itong tags, usually hindi na ginagamit to. No? So, pwede na nating i-ignore itong tags na to. So, once we have, let's say, try natin i-rename yung course. No? Depende kung anong, pili ka lang ng sample. Once na-complete mo na yung configuration dyan, ang i-type natin, save and return. No? So pag clinic mo yung save and return, makita natin yung changes. Nagbalik siya ulit. Makita natin yung changes natin doon sa ano. Ayan. Kita natin yung change doon sa course na ginawa natin. No? So, kunyari, nandyan na ulit. Back to scratch. No? So, what if nakagawa tayo ng course, mag-add na tayo ng components dito sa bawat module na to. No? So, ang gawin lang natin, una is click on a module. Okay. Sorry. I-turn editing on pala muna natin kasi hindi natin magawa yan. Turn editing on. Okay. Now, para mag-add dito sa module na to, click natin tong add an activity or resource. Okay. Now, as you can see, may lalabas dito na window na may nakalagay add an activity or resource. Ito yung mga sinasabi ko kanina na different activities or resource na pwedeng gamitin to build a module. So, kung kunyari itong assignment, para mag-submit ang mga estudyante ng assignment o mga files. Yung book, in-explain ko na kanina, it contains several pages. Pwede magkaroon siya ng video, pwede siya magkaroon ng text, etc. etc. Yung chat is kung mag-create ka ng parang chat portal sa iyong course, no? So for now, ang i-focus muna natin itong file or page, okay, or folder, no? So file, page, folder. So let's say ang una nating gawin is let's create a page. So create natin tong page, add a new page, click natin to. Okay, dito makita natin pala sa yung description, no? So halimbawa, magdagdag ako ng page dito sa module 1. Ang pangalan ko sa page, halimbawa, introduction gusto ko ilagay. Now, pwede na if a teacher wants to put in more text here para ma-introduce ng maintindihan ng estudyante kung ano itong activity na to, pwede siya maglagay dito ng kunyari information. Click on this introduction page to start the course. Kunyari, yan ang ilagay natin. Now, make sure na i-click natin tong display description on course page. Bakit? This is what it will look like. Teka, ayaw nyo pala tanggapin. Sample muna tayo dito. Sample. Pag may nakaklik yung display description, maglagay dyan yung description of this particular activity. So, pag hindi mo clinic yon, hindi magpakita ito. Okay? So, balik tayo. Edit ulit natin yung settings. Okay. So, now na meron na tayong introduction doon sa component na to or sa activity na to, sa page na to, dito na natin ilagay. Kunyari, cut and paste natin. Kunyari, dito ang gusto ng teacher ay maglagay siya ng welcome. Welcome to the course. No? Welcome to the course. Tapos, let's say may ginawa siyang video. In this case, try ko magawa ng video. No, halimbawa, mag-record ako sarili kong video. Okay? No? So ito, kalimutan ko muna to. Hindi ko muna galawin tong iba. Yan lang, naglagay lang muna ako ng content. So, i-save and return to course ko. Okay? So now, pag ginawa ko, pag clinic ko tong introduction, ayan, nandyan yung text ko, nandyan na rin yung aking video. Okay. Okay. Okay, naka-follow ba tayo doon sa paggawa ng page? Sige. Thumbs up daw muna kung makasunod pa tayo. Di ba? Lingaw siya maghimo-imo, no? Kung gusto mo lang mag-trip, mag-practice, no? Pwede ka magawa ng ganon. Thank you sa mga nag-thumbs up, no? So, you can put in a page. Kunyari ito, gusto ko i-edit, no? So, pwede ako magbalik ulit dun sa module 1, no? Tapos, dito ako mag-click ng edit. Hindi dito. Pag itong clinic mo, ang pwede mo i-edit yung title ng module, ng component o ng activity. Pag nag-click ka dito, edit settings, yan yung pwede mo ma-edit yung laman. Okay? So, kunyari, sige, sample tayo. Kunyari, dagdagan natin yung, sige. Okay. May nag-add ng picture. Okay. So, yan, pwede ka maglagay ng image dyan kung gusto mo idagdag, no? Pero syempre, pag hindi yung image, ano siya, katulad dito, parang malaki. Let's say, sige, gawin natin dito sa module na to, all of us here, maggawa tayo ng activity natin. Ang ilagay natin, introduction. Kunyari ito, introduction by Ogi. Alagay ko dito, by Ogi. No? So, gawa kayo niya ng sarili nyo para makita natin na paano maggawa ng page. Sige, gawin natin to for mga 5 minutes lang na activity. Mag-add kayo. So, para makita natin, mag-reflect dito yung inyong ginawa. So, let's take 5 minutes for this activity. Mag-add tayo ng page dito sa module na to. Untitled, introduction with your name. Tapos, gawan mo ng sample, may text ka, tsaka mag-record ka halimbawa ng video mo. Sige, try natin for 5 minutes na exercise. So mag-refresh ako para makita ko kung meron ng nakabuild. Kung wala kang video, for example, pwede ka naman mag-record din ng audio. So ito, pwede ako dito mag-edit ulit. Edit settings. So, kunyari, instead of video, magdagdag ako ng audio. So, ito lang audio i-record ko. Mic test. Ayan, si Feli, meron siyang introduction by Feliset. So, sa akin, ayan, no? May audio na ako dito. Okay. Na, tingnan natin kay Feli. Ayan. Yeah, nice. Oh, wow, SBG. May team song palang SBG. Tingnan natin tong kay Arvin na introduction. Okay. Ayan, ha? Ayos, ayos. Nice, nice. Okay, good. Good, good. So, yung iba, try tayo maggawa dito. So far, dalawa pa lang, si Feli at si Arvin ang nakagawa nung dito sa module 1. Mag-refresh ako, baka may lalabas pa na iba. Okay. Now, halimbawa, ang gawin naman natin, no? Sige, hintayin lang natin maglabas yung iba. Let's say, i-edit natin, magawa talaga tayo ng sarili nating module. So, ibig sabihin, dito tayo mag-add dito sa add weeks. No? So, gawin natin, kunyari, module. Kunyari, ang gawin ko, okay, isang module, dagdag ulit ako ng isa. Tapos, pangalanan ko siya ng OG's module. Tapos try natin na mag-add ka ng isang page with your video. Okay? Tapos mag-add ka ng isang file. Okay. Ngayon, ipakita ko muna paano mag-add ng isang file. So, add a file. So, kunyari, let's say, magkuhan ako dito, title ng file ko. Let's say, for example, magkuhan ako ng isang PDF, sample PDF file. Okay. So, ang gawin ko dito is just, I can open, okay. Pwede ako either mag-click and drag or pwede ako mag-double click dito, upload a file, choose a file. Okay. Pag choose ko ng file, pwede ako magpili ng files ko dito. Let's say, ito yung aking gusto i-upload na text, no? Itong PDF document na to. Okay, and then I will upload this file. Andyan na siya, nakalagay dyan, no? And then I will click save and return to course. So makita nyo sa aking module, may na-upload ako na file. So pag clinic ko ito ang mga estudyante, makita nila yung PDF file na in-upload ko. Ayan siya. So back lang ulit ako para bumalik doon sa site, no? And then, so, ang gawin natin dito for your module, upload a sample file, tapos create another page with another video. Okay, yan. Edit tayo ng page. So, sample ko na, Hello World, ang title ko. Tapos, lagyan ko siya ng description. Welcome to my module. Yan. Tapos, click on display description on course page. Tapos dito, mag-record ulit ako ng video kaya parang nalingaw kung record og video. So, welcome to my module. Okay. And then once that is ready, okay, I will save and return to course. Ayan, so nandito na yung aking nandito na yung aking sample na module na may page tsaka may sample file. Wala ikam si Hus na. Kuha na lang, i-record na lang kag audio Hus. So ito mag-add, halimbawa ko ng isang activity pa. This time sabi ko, page, file, tsaka folder. Bawa. So, Ang difference ng file sa folder kay, ang sa folder, okay, lagay ko sample folder. Ang difference ng file sa folder is that it allows you to put in several files, no? Parang folder talaga. So many, lagay ko description. You can find many files here. So ang kailangan kong gawin is just to, pwede ko i-double click ulit yan, mag-upload ako ng isang file. Let's say, upload ako ng video kanina. Okay. Tapos mag-upload pa ulit. Upload ko to. Okay. So, nandyan na siya. Pero mag-upload ulit ako ng isa pang file. Let's say, ito i-click ko para mag-upload pa ako ng isa pang file. So, upload ko halimbawa itong isang PDF file. And then, I'll click upload. So, 3 ng laman nito. Mag-click pa ako ng isa pa para sample pa ulit. So, this time, ang i-click ko, halimbawa, itong Excel file. And then, I'll upload it again. So, once nandito na siya, yung mga file na gusto ko i-upload sa folder, I'll just have to click on Save and Return to Course. Okay. So, kung tingnan natin, ayan po yung folder, no? Pag i-click ko yan, halimbawa, ayan, makita yung laman ng folder ko dito. Now, kung ako estudyante, kung gusto ko i-download lahat ng files, i-click ko lang itong download folder para ma-download ko lahat ng files na i-upload ng teacher. Okay? So, ayan, kasi naka-edit mode pa siya, pwede kong gawin, i-turn off ko siya para makita ko yung anong itsura niya. So, tingnan natin. So far, si Arvin meron, si Arn meron. So, tingnan natin ang sample. Ayan, yung picture ng baby. Picture ng baby. Ooh. Okay. Balik tayo sa module. Tapos tingnan natin yung, okay. Under module 1, introduction by Hazel. So, si Hazel, ang ginamit niya book. Okay, wala pang laman yung book. Si Sam, okay, importance of education. Hindi mo. Yeah. Okay. Now, ito Sam, nakalagay itong video sa description mo kaya naglabas siya dyan, no? So wala siya sa content, no? So usually yung videos para hindi mag-clutter yung itsura ng ng course, yung videos dapat nandoon siya sa content, hindi siya sa description. Pero pwede din siya kung gusto mo maglagay ng introduction diyan. Okay? Okay. So si Melissa, ayan, meron siyang audio. All right, good. Ayan. So yan, try natin gawa ng module. Okay, si Arvin, tingnan natin yung module ginawa ni Arvin. Okay, it's like Arvin's module. Okay, may page siya. Ayos. And then may book siya ginawa. Okay, so wala pang laman yung book. Okay. Tapos in terms of folder, ayan, may sample na file na under the folder. Okay, nice. Okay, so yan muna yung ating ngayon, no? Sample lang na paano pag-navigate doon sa Moodle, paano mag-edit ng course. So again, to edit the course dito sa course settings, hindi kasi natin ma-activate dito yung pag-add talaga ng course, no? Pero usually itong maglabas, ito yung i-fill up natin ng mga data. Okay? And then we also learned today parang how to add itong sample activities and resources, no, doon sa bawat module. Okay? So, yan lang muna yung ating kwan. Bite size lang muna yung ating kwan ngayon. So, yung mga iba, pwede na kayong mag-experiment actually nung iba pang mga activities resources. No? Because later parang we'll explore the more complicated. Ito kasi yung mga pinakamadali na i-upload eh. Okay. So pag nag-add ka halimbawa ng activity or resource, marami pa diyang choices, but we will explore ano yung mga typically na ginagamit ng mga faculty. No? Halimbawa itong assignment, itong quiz, paggawa ng lesson, itong lesson. No? So ito kasi yung may mga mas complicated na mga configurations. No? But for now, at least natuto tayo about the book, about file, folders, and about page. So, okay. So yun muna. Kung kung madali lang, parang kung if you found it a bit easy, that's good, no? So ibig sabihin parang ibig sabihin tingin ko mas mabilis yung magiging progress natin sa ating future training. Okay. Sige. So for now, ang kuha natin muna. Wait lang po. Okay. So, okay. And then, Ellie Hazel's module. Okay. So, yung gawin lang po natin ngayon is to practice using this one muna para masanay tayo. Yung next natin na training, okay, based doon sa pa-survey na ginawa ni Grace, so far parang 13 pa lang nag-respond doon. No? Some of you expressed na mas gusto nyo na online training na lang, no? Pero yung iba wants yung on-site na training. Siyempre mas mabilis pag on-site kaya makita talaga natin kaagad, no? Now, for next meeting, no? Magkuhan muna tayo again this coming Tuesday next week, no? We will have another session. So, iset na lang natin muna yung calendar natin parang ganitong online while I get the permission from Father Charlie para pwede nating gawin yung mga nakalagay na schedule doon, pwedeng gamitin yung computer labs para doon tayo magkaroon ng on-site training at least for those who can make it, no? If you want to learn about Moodle online, so itong pinakita ko kanina na teaching basics, okay? Actually nandyan lahat yung mga ituturo and ipra-practice lang natin on-site, no? So kung titingnan natin yung training natin, actually in 3 weeks time parang makompleto na natin lahat yung mga basic tsaka advanced features ng Moodle eh, no? So hopefully by the time after 3 weeks parang we'd be more equipped in terms of ano. Ang importante dito kailangan lang natin talaga mag-practice. So yung on-site training natin will really be more parang practical, parang I will give you parang ito, this is what you need to do, tapos you will build up the course, no? Tapos i-check natin kung tama ba yung pagka-build. So that's the only way to really learn kasi very practical naman itong pag-build nito eh. So yun. Teka, may mga nag-comment. Prefer on-site training. Sige. So ang kuha natin, ang schedule natin for October. Okay. So today is Thursday. Let's have siguro let's set our what you call this parang on-site training beginning Wednesday next week. Okay lang ba 'yon? Okay lang 'yon. Okay. Sige. Ang venue natin doon sa UITO na computer labs kasi sabi ni Father Charlie pwede naman gamitin doon. So sino bang mga nandun pa yata sila Kwan eh. yung mga in charge sa UITO na laboratory. So ang time na lang natin nun, what time kayo nagpasok dito? Pwede ba tayo ng 8 ako na lang, agahan natin ng let's say 8:30 to 9:30. 8:30 to 10 na lang, okay lang? Ay, after lunch. Ang problema kasi ng Wednesday kwan ko, puno ang klase ko eh. Mag-start kasi yung klase ko from 11:10 hanggang alas 9 na ng gabi. So, pasok ko lang talaga ang schedule na to ng Okay. Kwan lang, parang 1 hour 30 minutes lang ang ating training. Sige, 9 to 10:30 lang katulad ng ganitong schedule. Okay lang? 9 sige, 9 to 11. 9 to 10:30 lang ang aking 1 hour 30 minutes kay pag masyadong mahaba, parang marami na masyadong 1 hour 30 minutes lang tayo. Okay, sige. Thank you. So, ang natin, yung first on-site session natin is Wednesday, Wednesday 9 to 10:30. Tapos, okay lang ba yung Friday? Kasi mag-twice lang tayo. Wednesday, Friday, bali yung ating training session 9 to 10:30. Okay lang po. Ayos. Sige, what to bring? Wala lang, sarili nyo lang, no? Kaya nandoon naman ang computer. Okay? Okay. Yes, tama. Yeah, Usta. Yan ang gawin natin pag Yan ang gawin natin pag mag-actual on-site training tayo. May Google file para i-simulate natin ano yung file na matanggap nyo para to build a course. Okay. Sige. Okay, sige. Okay, so okay lang ba yung ating ngayon? Ating first session? Medyo madali lang yung ating first session. 'Di ba? Actually pag hindi ka lang na-intimidate dito sa Moodle, madali lang talaga siya gawin eh. Makuti lang gyud siya, kutira gyud siya, pero it's not as difficult as it seems. Okay. Sige, so kuha na lang tayo. Hindi na tayo salang mag-meet ng Tuesday. Wednesday na tayo na lang mag-meet on site. Okay? Pero pwede before that meeting, if you can already look up this itong online na pinakita ko kung saan tayo nag-register, no? Para at least may background na kagad kayo, parang we can, kung may mga questions, more advanced questions na tanungin, doon natin gawin sa ating on-site. Okay. Sige. Okay. Thank you very much sa tanan. Thank you for attending. Taman diha lang ta karon, no? And hopefully parang you can just keep on practicing. Kay murag ingana ra man nato buhaton gyud, no? Uploading the content and then configuring the yung mga activities sa Moodle. Okay. Sige, thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye to everyone. Salamat. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, Father. Bye-bye.
Sige, see you Wednesday next week. Bye-bye.